Guys,
What?
we got us a +1 in the building. And guess what else?
What else?
Came bearing gifts.
Yes.
Food. My favorite gift, food. And so it's great. And I'll let you get a little bit into it a little later. But first, we got to introduce. So, wifey, without further ado,
Y'all know I love, first of all,
you a foodie?
I am a foodie. Like, if y'all want me to sample your food and tell everybody about it, send me across the world to do it, I'll do it because I love food, right? I have one of the most amazing chefs in the DMV in the building with us tonight. Lovely lady. We've been trying to get her on the show probably since like Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, whenever it was. And we finally got her. She's lovely, amazing, and has so many nice food items to choose from. I always get like, oh my God, when I start ordering, what am I going to get? So I want you all to give it up and welcome to the Spotlight family, Chef or Caterlaine. Chef Elaine is in the building, y'all.
Hey, let's get it up. Put y'all hands. Let's get it.
Yes. And this food smells so good.
So when I tell you,
Stan done already dug in.
So y'all know I'm a little greedy, so I've been digging in a little bit. So explain,
Chef Elaine, what we got going on here?
Real quick before you get started. What did you tell me this was?
It's a jerk slider. It's a meatball slider.
Jerk
Yes.
meatball slider.
Yes.
So it has a little twang to it, like a little, but it's not spicy.
No.
Like it's not hot. No. And so it's really good.
Let me
This right here.
let me
So
tell y'all
I'm not
something.
supposed to do this on the set, y'all.
Justin said, don't eat while we talking.
I'm
And we
trying
just
my best
defy
not
the
to do it.
rules all the
He
time.
didn't taste what I taste. That's why he didn't do it. But this food is good. So I'll let you talk a little bit about yourself and your business.
Your
and how you
business.
got started. So I'll turn it over to you.
While we eating.
Sure. I've been in business since 2005. How I started my business, my family always wanted me to cook. And I decided, why not go ahead and do business for myself, because people always want me to cook, and do it for other people as well. And that's what I decided to do in 2005. I've actually been on Channel 9 with Andrea Roan before she retired. She just kept talking about my food. And of course, it was mainly because we shared one of the same stories. She had had breast cancer, and so had I. And so we collaborated. And when I cook my food for it to be the best of what I'm doing. I don't use salt. I don't use a lot of products so that it can still taste well. And make amazing food and still not have to worry about your high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or any of those.
So it's no salt in these grits and this tastes
No,
like this?
no.
Let me tell y'all something real quick, and I'm going to let you go back.
Sure.
I'm a macaroni and cheese connoisseur, right?
I was trying to talk about it, but I was eating it.
But let me tell y'all something. This macaroni and cheese right here, if y'all don't call Chef Elaine tomorrow.
Perfect texture. It's seasoned very well.
Thank you.
And so how do you manage without the salt? How does that happen?
Well, you have to use a lot of different garlics and different roasted type of seasonings. If you don't, then you're dealing with people who may have issues with high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, and things like that. So you want everybody to eat your food. And the only way for you to get everybody to eat your food is cook it in a certain way so that you can make sure that the people are healthy.
Man.
You guys, this is amazing. And so I'm trying to get the camera off me so I can crush.
Wait, the shrimp and grits though? So, okay. Do you eat this for dinner, lunch, or just breakfast?
Yeah, it doesn't have
Any
breakfast.
time.
Okay, so I'm going to be honest. I have never in my life ate grits without sugar. I don't eat
That's
grits
so
without sugar.
hood to me, y'all.
But I just don't ever have never done it.
Okay.
And
Put
so
sugar
when I
in
first
grits.
tasted it, that's what I was trying to see. Could I taste it without adding sugar? I wouldn't add anything. And
No.
you're going to watch me eat this whole bowl before you leave.
Nothing.
The rest of this. But when I tell you guys this food is really, 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 really good. And so to come up with the recipes, what was your thought process like with no salt? You just intentionally said, I don't want to do that, or you had a...
What happened in 2016, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. So that made me change my eating habits.
Got it.
That made me change what I put in my food so that people can get the best of it. So that if they have any type of issues, they don't have those issues when they're eating my food.
Perfect.
Then I turned around in 2018, had breast cancer again. So this time I said, I'm not going to eat certain foods. And those certain foods, whether you eat them or not, you still want to make sure that if people do eat them, you still make sure that you give them the best of what you're fixing.
The healthiest way
Absolutely.
to eat
So
it.
now one-time survivor.
2-time survivor.
Let's give it up one time.
Let's give it up one time.
Put your hands together for that.
Yes.
That's a big deal. That's a big deal. So,
And we were supposed to have Bershan Shaw on today's show. I mean, have you heard of her? She's a breast cancer survivor that's a celebrity and now on The Real Housewives of New York. She's coming in 2 weeks, y'all. But she has an amazing story as well. I want to connect y'all too.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Because this food is so daggone good, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm not eating the lamb. What is this? Tell me what this is again.
It's a meatball slider. It's a jerk meatball slider.
It's not lamb. It's vegan. A jerk meatball slider. And the only reason why I haven't inhaled it is because I don't want to mess my lipstick up on set. Let me tell you something. As soon as I can mess it up,
I'm good to go.
Stan, I don't need that.
Well, I can eat it for you. Like you don't.
No, you
have
don't
to
eat.
it at all.
Eat your own.
So
not mine.
where can they find, like, when they want to get something
Yes.
catered or whatever the case is? How do they?
Yeah, what are the things that you do?
Yes. Well, I cater. I meal prep.
You meal prep?
Yes, I also do meal prepping. But also, I'm on all social media platforms. You can also reach me at www.caterlanecatering.com. You can also call 301-910-8579. I'm definitely local. I'm in the area. But my professionalism, as far as all that I can do, I can go from here to Jamaica. I can go from here to California. So
Perfect.
Wow.
I'm definitely certified to do a lot. Yes.
Okay, so if I wanted to have just something small and quaint at my house and have you come make some shrimp and grits and some of these vegan sliders or some things, do you do stuff like that?
Absolutely.
Would you come over and do that?
Absolutely. I do that as well.
Really?
Yes.
So
I
what
come
would be
to
the
people
smallest?
home and prepare. I'm sorry.
What would be the smallest? I didn't mean to cut you off. What would be the smallest group that you?
2. I
You
do
come
dinner
and
for 2.
for me,
Yes.
Sam?
Yes.
So
absolutely.
private dinners. Private dinner. That's sexy.
I
If
like
they look
that.
at my Instagram, they can see I've done a dinner for 2 in February for a couple. I actually, put all the roses and everything on their bed. When they came into their room, they were very surprised of everything that they saw.
Wow.
Very nice.
So you even put roses on the bed too?
I did.
Oh, shucks now. Babe, you got her card? Wait.
Very professional.
Get
Very
you her
professional.
card.
Well,
Thank you.
all right, man. So
Yeah, you put this in your wallet, babe. She put
Yeah.
roses on the bed and everything too. Put that card
So
in
I
your
will
wallet.
give you a call so that I can get some roses on our bed and get this
Absolutely.
personal meal done. But the meal prep thing, how does that work? 3 days, 6 days? How do you prep it out? Like for a person like myself to say, I don't have time to cook that much. I'm single. How would I go about? Do you do it for a week? Like, how would I ask?
It depends on the person. If they want it for a week, that's fine. If they want to do 3 days and have, a couple of cheat days, that's up to them. But
Okay.
I definitely will do whatever days that a person would want because it's to each his own.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I was wondering because I know sometimes people they start over like 3-day preps.
Yes.
And then they go out from there.
Yes.
Wow.
It depends on the person.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Well, I love everything that you do. We've been following you for a long time, and I'm glad that we finally got you to come on the show so that you can. We listen, and y'all know I'm not fake. If I'm anything, I ain't that. I'm a goofy. I'm a Stan say I'm a hillbilly sometimes, all that stuff. But I'm not
Yeah,
fake.
talking about woohoo.
Yeah.
So real
This
quick,
food
Betty
is
Murray.
good.
It is. Betty Murray wanted to say, we love supporting our cancer survivors. So
Thank
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. But what I wanted to say is, how I would do if it wasn't good. I would be like, oh, it's nice. The presentation is good. I would go all around it. I wouldn't lie to y'all and say that this shrimp and grits and this macaroni and cheese is the bomb and set you up if it wasn't, because it is the bomb.
And we wouldn't be trying to eat on camera because I know we're not supposed to eat on camera. But we keep trying to get them to cut over there so we can eat the food.
I'm going to
So
get you
hold
to
up.
make some shrimp and
We'll
grits
hold
for
up
us
and just be
very
professional.
soon, for sure. So just
But
know
yes,
that's my first
yes.
order.
And like I said, I've never had it without sugar, and it's perfect.
I got your sugar, baby. All the sugar you need.
I'm gonna add some T-bone.
Yes,
That's
yes.
what's up. I'm
Add
with
some
it.
T-bomb and you be all right. Listen, anything else? You have any closing remarks? Do you have any fun things coming up? Any big events?
Well, I'm always doing events, private events. I'm always having customers that call me for events at all times. So I just stay busy. That's
Okay.
one of the reasons why I know I was supposed to have been coming, but constantly I'm getting
All busy.
Yes,
Busy's good, though.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Busy is
So
good.
Yes.
I'm going to be in touch with you because I'm shooting a film soon.
Okay.
And I want to see if we can discuss you on something with the food as far. That's exactly why we.
That was me.
That.
Trying to get a shrimp in my
this
mouth.
is so greedy. She's smashing the fork all. You got to put that down. You can't eat that right now. So we're going to talk about you being a part of the movie and getting you the food on set for us.
Thank you.
And so, wifey, do you have anything else you want
I
to
don't.
ask
I'm ready to eat. So we're gonna get ready to go to a commercial break.
Yeah,
we're gonna
about to get food.
We're gonna let the
mic.
chef shout out her information one more time, how they can reach you, how they can place orders, whatever you need, right there.
Yep.
Yes. Again, my website is www.caterlaincatering.com. My number is 301-910-8579. I'm on all social media platforms, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.
Yes, thank you so much. Y'all give it up for our newest family member, Caterlaine.
Yes, let me eat.
Woo!
Thank you again for coming.
Sure.
Coming up after this commercial break, we're going to chit chat really quickly with Bree, and then we're going to let her close the show out.